Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I thought we could do a full glam routine of all of my absolute favourite products. I've not been on YouTube and sat down for a little while. I thought I could show you an updated makeup routine. Of course, I've got my Huda Beauty bag because this just is the bane of my life. I've got so many of these now. I absolutely love them. The way they fit everything in is so ideal. But I just wanted to have like a little girly chit chat and show you guys all of my favourite products, an updated makeup routine, because I've got so many new goodies a part of my makeup routine that I am dying to show you guys. But I want to do like a full length YouTube video so I can actually go in depth with all the products. I just filmed so much and was not filming any part of it. However, eye patches, I am so obsessed with these. The way that these make my under eyes glow. So much hydration, they depuff. These are my absolute favourite. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Immediate Eye Revival patches. These are a dream. And then also I've already done my brows. Well, I've already laminated my brows, but I always go in with the brow lamination by L'Oreal Paris. The way that this will keep your brows stuck on all day, they won't budge, is incredible to me. But that's not where my brows finish. The absolute state of my makeup bag is not okay right now. I've got a loose bronzer. This one it doesn't have a lid, so honestly it just sort of like crumbles all over my products, which is so dirty, I know, but that's just me. My day-to-day life is an absolute mess. I've been using this for weeks now. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. That's a super fine tip, as you guys can see, and I always like to go in with this and then I carve them out. I want big bold makeup this year. I feel like this is a year that everyone's going to go crazier again. It's been so settled for so long now, and I'm just like, give me a proper makeup look where there's glitz and glam everywhere, where we've got the bold eyeshadow on, a bold lip. I just feel like it's so beautiful, but we've gone to really natural makeup. I've loved it, it's had its moment, but it's now time to get back on the ball. So what I like to do with my brow pen, fill in all the areas that I'm missing here. I kind of don't really care where I place this because I'm going to carve them out anyways. And listen, I don't mind the big bold eyebrows anymore. I used to hate it, and now I'm back in my brow lamination, thick brows look. I feel like it is just the frame to your face. This one's in the shade Espresso. The only thing I'll ever carve out my eyebrows with is the Kylie Cosmetics Power Plush Concealer. I love this so incredibly much. It's got so much coverage. I actually use the applicator to carve out my eyebrows. I know like it can be a little bit more difficult. You might want a flat brush, and absolutely do if that's your style. But what I love to do is just take it and carve it out, and it creates a really straight line. Yes, you might have to go over it a couple times, but it saves having to drag out another makeup brush, and it works really well. Once you get the technique of doing it, you will in no time be able to achieve a really sharp brow by just using the applicator. And you see how it just carves it out so easily. And now I don't have to worry about cleaning another brush. Cleaning brushes, I absolutely hate. I feel like for so long, I've been in such a shell with posting on YouTube, just because I'm a full-time TikTok girly. Your girl's on there every day. Go check me out over there on there. But I've not done long form videos in such a long while. I feel like beyond all of my TikToks, I'm an actual person behind all of this, and I want to get to know you guys more as well. I feel like that's a massive goal for me this year, is showing a more personal presence and actually connecting with you guys a little bit more, because I've got such an amazing base on TikTok and I just really want to push this over onto YouTube. I feel like I'm so hit and miss with YouTube, but I really want the consistency, and I want to come and join you guys every Friday with a brand new video and just have chit chats and daily vlogs and show you guys what I get up to. I only film for so many hours in a day, and I get up to so much more than that. I feel like my life is so chaotic. I'm always here, there and everywhere, and I just thought YouTube would be a nice place to come and show you guys what I get up to on a day-to-day basis, whether that's a weekly vlog or bringing you along on something exciting that I'm doing. The amazing thing with social media is that it brings so many opportunities, and I want to share those experiences with you guys. I always make videos on TikTok and Instagram and share my life on there, so you get to see a fair bit of me, but like sitting down and having a chit chat video is right up my street, and sometimes that's all I want to do. So this year my goal is to be more consistent on YouTube and share my life with you guys, because you guys have given me the absolute world without you realizing. The fact that I get to do this every single day, step into 2025 still in the same position, is just insane to me, and I'm so grateful for that. Right, eyebrows are on, they're down, and I'm ready to do some base makeup. I've been really enjoying doing base makeup before my eyeshadow, because I feel like when I do my eyeshadow then it blends into the rest of my makeup. So let's get these eye patches off. These make the biggest difference to my skincare routine. They're definitely an investment, but they're an investment I was willing to make. Now with skincare, we're going to go in with the Thayer's Witch Hazel Mist. This is so much more convenient than having to get cotton pads out. I still love doing that with my toners. However, the fact that this has a mist, it's so easy on the go. and always bring it down the neck. Always give that neck hydration. Two products that are so new into my routine, but I've been absolutely loving them, is actually from Lizelle. I've never really tried Lizelle as a brand, but when these came through, I was like, get these on my skin immediately. This is the Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion, and I've just been popping this, of course, under my eyes, on top of my eyelids when I don't have any makeup on. It smells incredible. It doesn't have a strong fragrance, but there is a scent there. And I just like to tap that on my under eyes for deep hydration. Obviously, liquids absorb into the skin so much faster, so I always pop that down first. And look how glowy my skin already is looking. Absolutely obsessed. Again, a newie but a goodie. This is the Instant Boost Skin Tonic. I do not mind layering on my skincare as long as I know that all the products work together. I think the more hydration the better. You could use a cotton pad for this, but quite honestly, I just love going in with my hands, especially when it comes to skincare. You can just layer it over your skin as well, which I'm obsessed with. Always miss out my forehead, which is really bad, but when I have a roller in, just because I don't want it to get onto my hair. If you want to see that video, it'll be up on TikTok on how I actually have done my hair today and all of the products, etc. It's such a simple hair look, but it's always so effective. Again, two products I've absolutely been loving is the resurfacing serum from Murad. This is for sensitive skin because my skin has been so sensitive at the minute. I don't know what it is about this area here, but it keeps flaring up and it's not ideal. So I've been loving soothing products, and then I've also been going in with the Heart Leaf Calming Cream. Again, super hydrating, and it's just going to give my skin that hydration and soothness that I need. That's not even a word, literally not even a word. So I just like to get a couple of pumps of that. I'm very generous with my skincare. At the end of the day, this is just going to be sitting on your face and it's the base of your makeup. As long as you're not like over piling it, because it can make your makeup go funny if you do that. You cannot have a good makeup base without having good skincare. Look at that glow. Quite honestly, it is stunning. Bring that down the neck as well. Then I'll go in with the Calm Cream, just one little squirt of it because it goes such a long way. I'll just layer that all over my skin and let that sit for a couple of minutes while that's sinking in. The last couple of weeks for me, first of all, we've got a monster. Naughty, but absolutely love. Listen to the noise. Wait there. Oh, that's so nice. That is so good. The last couple of weeks for me have been absolutely manic. Like the way we've been absolutely everywhere. I was saying to my friend Tallulah earlier that I don't think I've like been in one place for more than 2-3 days. Like it's been crazy. Before Christmas, we was in Reading, travelled up to Devon, came back to Reading for Boxing Day, and then we went back up on the 28th. And then I stayed there for the night, came back to Reading for the 30th, literally spent the day there. And then the following morning went up to Leicester, spent New Year's Eve / New Year's Day in Leicester. And then on New Year's Day, came back to Reading. And then on the 3rd, we travelled up to Scotland. So I can't express, like I have literally been here, there and everywhere. And then we came back from Scotland on the 5th. But now I'm trying to get back into the routine of everything. Like my mind is in a million and one places, and I think that's the reason why today I just wanted to sit down, talk about some makeup, show you guys what I've been absolutely loving. But my mind is in like overdrive. It's like, what's next? What's coming next? I've not been able to be like I've not been able to be still. I've really not been able to be still. We then travelled up to Devon. We travel every weekend up to Devon. So we got back on the 5th, and then on the 10th we obviously travelled back up to Devon, which we do every weekend. So I'm very used to spending weekends away from home, but like the last couple of weeks where we have literally just been here, there, here, there, here, there, back for a day, going there for a day, there for 2 days, coming back. We've been in so many cars and so many trains that my mind is like, Cara, you need to breathe, you need to take a moment. It has been so incredibly fun. Like we had the most amazing Christmas. We spent it in Finlake. It was so beautiful. Like we had such an amazing time. We was in a lodge and it had a hot tub and a sauna, and the boys absolutely loved it, and we had such an amazing time. It was like one thing after another from there, and I'm absolutely shattered. Like I'm so tired. So yesterday was Sunday. I'm posting this video on Friday, but we travelled home last night from Devon, and we got back, got into bed, and I fell asleep at like 10:30, and then was asleep until about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. I feel like my body is like trying to catch any bit of sleep that I possibly can. How glowy and dewy my skin now is. I've let that sink in for a minute. Going back onto the makeup, this is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. The way this has been my staple foundation at the minute. I've got a few favourite foundations, so these are ones that I always keep in my bag. Oh, whoa. These are my 3 favorite foundations. So these have been in my routine for a very long time. They're very known and loved. So we've got the Rimmel Last and Finish foundation with hyaluronic acid and SPF 30. And also the Maybelline Super Stay foundation is an absolute dream. These come everywhere with me, and then this is obviously new into my routine. So I use shade 310N. And you honestly don't need a lot of this foundation. It goes a very long way. So I kind of just do 1 pump on either side of my face. And this covers, but when we start adding like concealers and bronzers and all of that, that's going to add so much more coverage. So I don't want to overdo it. I just want it to look very flawless. This blends like an absolute dream. And this is a little bit darker than my normal skin tone. However, I've got tan on. And we all know, I'm not arguing about this, that your foundation always needs to match up to your neck and to your tan, because otherwise you're gonna look crazy. Like, you don't want to have a tan on and then a completely different color face. You all know by now that makeup is a process, and sometimes you can look a little bit crazy, but it's all about the process and trusting that it's gonna go right. Never met anyone who does not like this foundation that has tried it. It's so gorgeous. I've just had to go get this because it was not with me. But if you are looking for an instant tan that looks like actual tan and not like a creamy one that you normally put on. I absolutely love them, by the way, but this is a mousse version. This is absolutely covered, so I don't really want to get it on anything, but I'm just going to grab a little squirt of that. This is the Barley Body Bronze and Instant Tan Mousse. And I'm just going to buff this over my skin, just because I have realised that as much as I've got a tan on, it's slightly come off my neck, so my foundation is too dark. This is when I'll put on it's actually a concealer, but it's so gorgeous. The colour of this is insane. So I like to use this as my cream bronzer. So this is the By Terry Hyaluronic Acid Serum Concealer. And I will use this to bronze up, because I feel like concealers are so much nicer as a liquid bronze as opposed to actually using bronzers. I always use my foundation brush as well because it blends it all in so seamlessly. Blends in so effortlessly, and this obviously has the skincare benefits. My biggest hack is to place this right down the bridge of your nose and up into your forehead, because it makes everything blend so seamlessly. Then for my actual concealer, I'm going in again with the Kylie Cosmetics Power Plush Concealer. I have a couple different ones that I'm going to show you that I really love. So Lancome Serum Concealer, again, obsessed with. I think the serum concealers are right up my street because they're very skin-like. They blend into your makeup so beautifully, but these have coverage. That's why I love serum concealers so much. So I love the By Terry one and the Lancome one. But I've also been really enjoying this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I love this to brighten because the formula is a little bit too thick for me. However, the colour is so gorgeous, so I tend to use that to brighten my skin. But this as my base concealer as well, not just to cover up my eyebrows, is so beautiful. It's got so much coverage, but you can get a full glam look using more natural products. It's just how you apply it. You would think by now that all my products would be an absolute mess. I'm actually again using my foundation brush to blend out my concealer. I think if I've just put on a bronzer that it would affect my concealer and make it darker, but quite honestly it just blends everything in so beautifully together. That's my hack for like flawless skin. It's just to go between the same brushes, quite honestly. Obviously when it comes to more pops of colour, don't. Like obviously my blush, I use a completely different brush. Because otherwise it would look a mess. But like, look how flawless that is all blended into each other. I am blush obsessed. I own the biggest collection of blushes. It's my favourite step of my makeup. I'm obsessed in this. What I'm going to use today is these Maybelline Sunkisser blushes. I love City Sizzle. That's my absolute ride or die shade. It's so beautiful. 06 City Sizzle, and then also 03 Soul Search is so gorgeous as well. This adds more of like a sheen. This, oh my god. It is the most stunning shade you will ever get. Maybelline products have my heart. Like every step of my makeup, I could easily use Maybelline, like a full face of Maybelline. If you want to see that, let me know and I'll do that in another video. They are ride or die for me. I also love Benefit Benny Tint for the days that I'm having a little bit more natural because it's such a thin consistency. You can still see your skin underneath. So if you're a natural girly, you're going to absolutely love that. And also She Glam, so affordable and it's insane. This is running out though. And I know it doesn't look like it because I put so much on my skin. But it is. I've been through 2 of these already. These last forever as well. If you want to add a little something something, you can always go and Soul Search and put it towards the apples of your cheeks because this will add a bit more of like a shine and a glow. More or less all of my makeup brushes are in here and they're from Fine Beauty. They have such a luxury feel to them. Fine Beauty is more affordable, so you'll get like really good deals there if you're looking for some new brushes that are like amazing quality. Another thing I love to do is put blush onto my forehead, my nose and my chin, because I feel like it just brings the whole look in together. I do get them comments on TikTok where it's like, oh, you're wearing way too much blusher. Why is there blush on your forehead? In person, I get so many compliments on it, but as soon as it's on like TikTok or something, I seem to think it's like the craziest thing in the world, but in person, people love it. I always get so many compliments about my base, and it's why I wanted to share it. It's a base that works, and I know, and I've like done for such a long time. I've just gone in with my favorite bronzer that is Broken. This is from Estee Lauder. This is just smashing all the time. My makeup bag, but I refuse to get rid of it because it's just that good. I need my powder puff. Where is she? Managed to find a mini powder puff that is clean. This is from Huda Beauty. So Huda Beauty have just come out with a purple powder. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I tried it out and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I absolutely love the original. Like, I think it's amazing. I don't know if it's because my skin has been so sensitive at the minute. It just didn't sit right. So I'm going to give it another go. But I'm sure you guys would have seen it because it's like a massive thing right now, the purple powder. It like added a bit of purple tinge to it. It just made my skin look really dull. But my skin has been so sensitive, so I have just been sticking to all the products that I know. I just don't think it's the time to be playing with new makeup because I feel like I'm not seeing the full effect of them. I have literally been sticking to all of these products that I'm showing you today because I know they work, I love them, and they haven't looked any different since I've been having problems with my skin. I like to set my creases here because obviously when I'm laughing or smiling, they do tend to show up a bit. This is also one of my absolute favorites. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Powder Foundation. I don't really nose contour, but I find when I do this, it creates a natural shadow, kind of like reverse contouring with the colors that are already on your face. You guys will absolutely love this as well because it does add coverage. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Sunny blusher. Guys, look at my nails, absolutely horrific. This one snapped off yesterday, this one snapped off today. So we're rocking, oh, so cringe. So we're basically rocking on. I'm applying this Sunny blusher all over my cheeks. Always have been blush blind. I will never give it up. It always comes off throughout the day, so naturally I apply more anyways. One thing about me is that I know a good eyeshadow palette. This is an incredible makeup palette. If you do clientele based makeup, you're gonna absolutely love this. It's a Fine Art Beauty multi mattes palette, and this has every single shade you could possibly ever need or want. They don't actually have any names on it, which is a little bit inconvenient. I abuse this shade down here in the row of the white, and I will place this all over my eyelids. Similar shade to my bronzer shade, so that way it will just blend so seamlessly into the rest of my makeup. And I'll go in with a deeper shade, so I always switch this part up, but I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I like to do layers so you can see a bit more of a gradient, but the one hack for me is pressing the eyeshadow up into your eyebrow because it blends so seamlessly and it makes it look more defined. To give a bit of depth to my eyes, I always go in with the black or the brown. Sometimes I do both, like I just have then. And I will just shadow my lash line just so there's a little bit more oomph to my eye. I keep it in the outer corner just so it has got that definition. And then I always go in with a lighter shade, so it's often this one right next to the white, and I will use this for a brighter inner corner, just like that. Simple details make the biggest difference when it comes to eyeshadow. That is simply all I will do in terms of my eyeshadow. This is the palette I take absolutely everywhere with me because I know it works. I know all the shades are insane. It's gonna work for so many different eye looks. So I always tend to stick to the same one, but this is the one that I do religiously. Hence, I'm showing you guys that today. Also, how cute are these pajamas? My boyfriend actually got me these for Christmas. Skims pajamas, excuse me. They're so gorgeous, they're red. Honestly, it was like all I asked for Christmas. I was like, I just want some Skims pajamas. Like, I would die to have them. They're just the most comfortable, luxurious material. I had a different pair of red pajamas on last night, and Nick was like, my boyfriend, these feel completely different. I said, this is what I'm trying to say. These feel like luxury. When you're like sleeping in them, oh my God, it's an absolute dream. When you're doing anything in them, they're an absolute dream. I don't recommend Skims enough. I've actually got quite a few bits from them now, and I will say they're pricey, but there's a reason why they're pricey. It's because the material's insane, and they are gonna be like staple pieces in your wardrobe that you will keep going back to. And I've washed these pajamas a couple times now since I got them for Christmas. Quality's not changed of them. They haven't got any less comfy. The material hasn't got any less soft. These are so beautiful. They are pricey, so there's that. But I will say, invest in good pajamas and invest in good pieces. You know, they're basics and you're like, oh, I can literally grab that from somewhere else. But if you can, they will last you for so long. Getting some content today, but normally I just do mascara. but because I am going to get some content and body pictures, I am going to do mascara and lashes. The normal mascara that I've been using is the Rimmel Thrill Seeker Extreme Volume Mascara, and then I've just got these lashes. These don't have a packet, quite honestly. They're just with them ones that get thrown about all over the place. These are from Lily Lashes, and I believe they're in the style Fantasy. I am wearing lashes. I will put on a liner just because it will hide the lash band better. I've been using the Lancome Lash Idol waterproof mascara liner. This is one I've been using. It is ideal. It like bends but not too much, like it doesn't flick all over the place. We have a preference for glue. As long as it works, it works. I'm not a fan of duo glue. I know people are massive on that, but that's never really worked for me. It actually irritates my eyes. You know, like the little mini glues that you get in like mascara packets, or even like Primark lashes. You know when you get the pound lashes, there's been a time where I've bought like 10 of them packs just so I can have 10 of those glues. Such cheap glue, but it works so well. Like it actually sticks. Off camera I just quickly applied that liner, but look how insane this mascara is. Like, this is why I love wearing it by itself, because you don't need lashes with it, but because I am filming today, it's a case of I want that extra drama on the lashes. It's such a good mascara. Quite a thick wand, which I never really liked. Since I discovered this, it makes the biggest difference to your lashes. It grips hold of every single lash. It makes it so voluminous. Like, look at that. That is so beautiful. I'm going to quickly apply my lashes that are currently setting, and then we're going to go on to our lippies. What the makeup is looking like so far. Absolutely obsessed with it. I mean, I wear it every day, so I'd hope I'd be obsessed with it. If you wanted a little shimmer, this palette is so beautiful. It's got this gold shade here and this white iridescent tea shade, and it looks so pretty on the lids. I'm not going to put it on today, but it is stunning. It's the Makeup by Mario palette. Their products are insane, so no wonder it's so good. It basically adds the sparkle without a heavy shimmer on your eye. Like, it just makes it pop really pretty. Lashes are on, looking super pretty. This nail is absolutely doing me. I'm obsessed with these. They just add the perfect amount of drama. I feel like I do want to add a little sparkle to the eye now looking at it, so I am going to go in with the Makeup by Mario palette. A tad bit of the gold and a tad bit of this really light white, but it is just sparkles. I'm going to just pop this and tap it over my lid. I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera because my lights aren't super bright. I wanted something a little bit more natural. You can't really see it. You'll be able to see it when I show you in the light. It just adds the perfect amount of shimmer, but it is just the sparkles. It just makes it really pop. Like when you've seen people post about just the really sparkly toppers, that's basically what this is. It's so beautiful. Let me just add that in the inner corner as well. I end up going crazy whenever I use this though, because I just want it all over my face. We've got that on, and I want to do lippies next. I love my lifter liners from Maybelline. This one's in the shade called Out of Line. Maybelline lifter liners are basically all I wear. They're the perfect shade. Super creamy. You could honestly just wear them by themselves. There's not a day that goes past that I'm not using a Kylie Cosmetics Plum Pink Powder Lip Matte. That's on the lips all day. You can wear them at any occasion. You know they're just not going to come off. Like, the amount of compliments I get on these because they just look so smooth as well. They're not like a drying matte. They're really hydrating and they just stay matte. They're incredible. Whenever I'm eating, drinking, these do not come off. Obviously, if it's something really oily, it will move the product. But anything else, these are so insane. And look at this colour. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my hair and put on a cute little outfit, and then I'll be back to show you guys. Okay, I am now ready. I've got a cute little outfit on. I'm going to get some photos. But this is what my makeup is looking like. I feel like the vibe of the video has really just mellowed down. The lighting was so bright, but I feel like because I got the blue on, it's really muted like the warmth of the video. Absolutely have been loving my bangs. Don't get me wrong, they're a little bit of a pain sometimes, especially when I want to just be like on the go and just chuck my hair up. Your bangs will not allow you just to chuck your hair up, so if you're thinking about getting bangs, bear in mind they are like an everyday thing. You need to be on the go with them. To try and show you my eyeshadow, didn't I? But I feel like you can see a little bit of sparkle here and there. Again, it's nothing too crazy. It's there, it's present, but it's nothing overpowering or too much. I hope you guys managed to pick up some tips and tricks from this video and just see what kind of makeup that I'm really into and that I wear basically every day. It's been so nice to actually sit down, have a chit chat with you girlies, talk about makeup, and that be it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Let me know what video you guys would like to see next, but for now, this is me. I've got a bunch of filming to do. Have a great weekend and I can't wait to speak to you guys soon. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.